Right, I've been trying to line up these 4 balls by using paint and carbon paper and other things. So what I've done, I've cut a sheet of paper that just fits inside here up to where the strain relief cable clamps will go. Just fits in, and then I'm going to put some paint on these bolt heads. I've already used some correction fluid. That didn't work out too well. I think it dried too quick. I'm going to pick one of these. These are neon acrylic paints. Don't ask me anything more about them. I don't really know. Careful opening this. Just going to fill right on the inside of that, like Phillips cross. Well, these are slotted and crossed of each screw head, bolt head. Right, close that. Put that out the way, put that out the way, put the paintbrush down somewhere where it's safe, knocking everything else off. And basically I'm going to just, so that's in those bolt heads there. Turn this over. Remember to leave a bit of a gap at the one edge for, I'll show you the corners on where the bolt lid goes in. Put that down on there. That's pretty straight. Press it a bit because this is rocking a bit because the screw heads aren't totally level. Get muck on this. So you want to leave a bit of space for where the bolt head of the lids go on the other back end there. Right, lift it straight up, and yes, we've got 4 marks there, so that's come out reasonably well. I'll just let that dry because that's pretty wet, so I'm going to let that dry first, and then I'll continue on the next part. I'll just put that out the way somewhere safe, well, safe-ish. Actually, I think some of the paint has come through here. So I'll wipe these heads with an old towel. Don't use the best towel you've got. I've got an old towel I use for any dirty jobs. So I've tried a few methods of doing this, but this seems to be the best one so far. Just wipe that off, put this somewhere safe. Right, I'll come back when this is dry. That's my phone anyway. Right, I actually dried this paint with a hairdryer. That's okay. I think it should have been mixed up a bit first. So I'll put a little mark on here, it's supposed to be letter P, so I know which way the power is going in. And I've got centre punch here with some cardboard underneath just to protect the desk. I'm going to try and put that right in the centre. That's a bit off the centre. Don't need to punch down actually, thinking about it. Just need to press. Like so. Well, I will punch because it leaves a bigger mark. Right, so now I'm going to put this back in the box. If you haven't got a centre punch, a sharp pen or pencil might do that actually. Line that up, make sure I've got the P I marked on going towards where the power clamp and strip strain relief will go, sort of thing, so that the wires won't pull out, or shouldn't pull out. Now I'm going to use a hand drill. Everything rolls about, so I can make stuff, you know, why can't I make them hexagon shaped so they won't roll about? I don't know. I'm going to use a 2mm drill just to start off. Using a hand drill, yep. Hand drills tend to give you a lot more control. I mean, literally you can turn them, you know, 1/10 of a turn if you want to. No matter what some TV experts say on television. Right, I'm going to mind my legs, make sure it doesn't come through. So that paper can move about a bit. Get that somewhere in the centre. Go slowly, whereas I can feel myself coming, well, almost getting through to the other side. There we are. I don't want to puncture my leg. This one, get that back in line with the hole. Oh, the paper's moving about. This paper is too, so really you want a tight fit. I think that's it. Line that up with that one. And just move that over a little bit. Being careful not to cut your fingers. Make sure that's up in line. Oh, now I've knocked it out of line. When I've done this, I'm going to re-drill these holes out to at least 4.5 for 4mm balls. I might go to 5 actually, to give a bit of movement, a bit of freedom to move about just a little bit for being out of line. Is that turning? No, it's not even turning. There we go. It's only 2mm. Same on this side. Just get in the centre, just go for the centre. There's a cross on that one. If I'm in there, I should try to go for this one. This has been the best one. I'll get these line up. Just a bit for this one. Right. So now we've got the 4 holes in there. 2mm. I'm going to drill those out to 4.5. Okay, I'll do that off camera. Well, there's a 1, 2, 3, 4 holes, 4.5. I'm going to try and fit the power supply in here, see how well it fits. Well, 4mm by 12. I've got button headed Allen bolts with a flange, and that's holding that in strong there. No problems there, it's not going to move. The only thing here is if you're putting this down on anything, it might scratch it with the screws, so you might want some felt pads or something on just to protect whatever you're laying this down. But that's okay. As I say, it's got this cable clamp here, and I'll show you one of the cable clamps. One of the cable clamps, it does have a bit of a bump in it, so that goes face down with 3mm balls. I suppose you could print these out different colours to signify different things, different voltages. We've got the high voltage here, low voltage this side. Yep, that's okay. In there nice and firm, not going to go anywhere. Might be slightly out of line, but that's okay. Just showing you around. I'd say I only got 1 hole in for the mains. That will probably want enlarging anyway. Yep. So that idea was the best idea of a few I've had. I didn't want to measure, because if you're 1mm out with measurements, you know, it's a lot of mucking about to sort it out.